Sugarlump and the Unicorn by Julia Donaldson and Lydia Monks. The unicorn has a silver horn, her eyes are bright and blue, and when she hears a horse's wish, she can make that wish come true. Sugarlump was a rocking horse. He belonged to a girl and boy. To and fro, they rode on their favourite toy. Here in the children's bedroom is where I want to be, happily rocking to and fro. This is a life for me. But when the children were out at school, Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to be out in the big wide world. I wish I could trot, he said. Done, came a voice, and there stood a beast with a twisty silver horn. I can grant horses' wishes, said the snow-white unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a farmer's horse, pulling his cart and load. Clippity-clop, he trotted along the road. Here in the open countryside is where I like to be. Clippity-clop, this is the life for me. But time went by and the hills grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to be free of this heavy load, I wish I could gallop, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a racing horse with a jockey on his back. Gallop-a-jump, they thundered down the track. Here on this famous racecourse is where I like to be. Gallop-a-jump, this is the life for me. But time went by and the jumps grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to slow down and have some fun. I wish I could dance, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a circus horse, with his tail tied in a bow, dancing and prancing around the ring, the star of every show. Here in this splendid circus is where I like to be, dancing and prancing and dancing. This is the life for me. But time went by, and the children's cheers made Sugarlump hang his head. Oh, for a child to ride me, I want to go home, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Sugarlump was a rocking horse, but where were the girl and boy? Time had flown, and they both had grown and forgotten their favourite toy. Alone in the attic, Sugarlump sighed. I wish I had never been born. But I have a better wish for you, came the voice of the unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the unicorn's wish came true. Now Sugarlump is a fairground horse on a beautiful merry-go-round. Merrily up he rises, and merrily down to the ground. Here in this fabulous fairground is where I love to be. Merrily, round and round. This is the life for me. So Sugarlump is a happy horse. The children are happy too. And the unicorn with the silver horn closes her eyes of blue.